What's going on, guys? This is Eric of the Dual Threat Outdoorsman team back again. Video number 3 in my top 5 series that we're continuing through here. You've already seen, if you're getting this video, hopefully, top 5 square bill crankbaits and top 5 shallow running around bill crankbaits. Now we're getting into my top 5 favorite jerkbaits. Great bait in the spring. You know, probably overall fishes the crankbait below 50, over 50, not so much. And then for some of the guys, and I found some success doing this, not consistently, but summertime, great reaction bait when you get a little bit of color in the water, even in clear water. Definitely more of a clear water bait than dirty water, though, that's for sure. But without further ado, let me give an honorable mention and a potential fast riser. First of all, honorable mention, Rapala, Clack, and Minnow. When you have that dirty water, it provides that extra little bit of sound and it's good, but in my experience, I really haven't found a time other than that where it's good. But it's good enough in that time where I keep it in my box. And also a rising star potentially, which I haven't got a chance to fish a lot, but I hope to change it this year, is the Rapala Ripstop. It's supposed to have really good stopping technology, getting bites. I'm not saying it does it, but I haven't fished enough to put on this list. So without further ado, here we go. Number 5. And not quite as just as number 5 on the round bill list, but this is, for me, a little bit of an overrated bait. A lot of people might have this 1 or 2. I personally don't. I've caught fish on it, but for the price, consider this is the second most expensive jerkbait on this list. There's a lot better options that are cheaper, in my opinion, and that is the Lucky Craft Pointer. Now, again, I'm not saying they're junk. Very well-made baits. This is a sexy shad pattern. They catch fish. I'm not saying that. But I think for the price, you can find some better ones cheaper, which I'm going to get into very shortly here. But still a solid crankbait or jerkbait if you want to spend the money. You know, it's been used a lot over the years, but here it is. Lucky Craft Pointer, number 5. Number 4, the Rapala X-Wrap. Great jerkbait when the water's in the 50s. Works in the 40s. I'm not saying it doesn't, but I think 50s when this shines because this really has a lot of good flash and darting. That's really the claim to fame of this, the feather in the tail. And also, this is size 10. If I get down to size 8, great trout jerkbait. Great for trout on the spinning rod. But still, this is size 10 here. Great bass jerkbait. And this is number 4 on the list, Rapala X-Wrap. Rapala's final entry on list, number 3, the Shadow Wrap. This is black and silver, and this is a bait I caught a 4-pounder in a tournament a couple years ago. Helped place with a 4th place finish. Awesome day. Caught fish on this. In my opinion, when you're under 450, 45, best jerkbait here that you can throw. Best cold water jerkbait. Love this bait. What gets this bait is it's not necessarily this flashy sex rep, but when it stops and sits, it slowly sinks instead of floating. So that's kind of a bait that's been really good, and it kind of gets the fish's attention that way. Cold water. I'll throw a bunch above 50, but below 50, man, this is hard to beat. Number 3, Rapala Shadow Wrap. Number 2, back to the goat again. KVD size 200 jerkbait. I also throw a size 300 if it's a good bite. I'm not saying that doesn't work, but this is perch color here. Not some of my biggest jerkbait fish, but I've caught a lot of solid 2-3 pounders on this. Very solid color. In my opinion, second to number 1. Maybe slightly over number 1. Best 50-degree jerkbait. But I'll explain why number 1's number 1 when I get there. But for the price point, man, under 10 bucks. I think it's a little less than the Rapalas, I believe, by a couple bucks. Great jerkbait, great value. And great for that mid-range when you have clearer water and you really can't throw a crankbait as effectively as you want to. KVD size 200 or 300. And number 1. This is also the most expensive jerkbait, but on this list, Mega Bass Vision 110. Now, my complaint with this bait is the hooks suck. Mega Bass's hooks are not very good. I always switch out to my beloved VMCs, but I hate changing hooks on my top 5 least favorite outdoor activities. But, look at this jerkbait. This is Tennessee shad. Beat to death. 4-pounder, lots of 3-pounders, great jerkbait. And has that little clacking it. I've caught fish in this jerkbait all the way from 40s up to 70. I mean, this is just works. I mean, like I said, I'll take KVD over in the 50s, but I definitely take this over KVD below 50, and I'd take it above all of them above 60 on this list, other than maybe the extra is close there. But high ranking jerkbait, Mega Mass Vision 110. It's $25. It sucks you got to change the hooks out, but it is truly the best jerkbait on the market, hands down. And that is my top 5 jerkbait list. Just completed top 5 video number 3. Stay tuned, there will be more. And this is Eric from the Dual Threat Outdoorsman team, signing off for the night, and we'll catch you later.